a somber ceremony for a country in disarray. A year after President Jovenel Moise was assassinated, Haitian authorities and diplomats met to mark the occasion. Current acting President Ariel Henry says he's committed to seeking justice.
I'm determined to encourage the continuation of the investigation until its conclusion. Haitian justice can count on the unconditional support of the government. Despite its weaknesses, the justice system must continue to track down and sentence the culprits so that our country will never have to go through such drama again.
But despite dozens of arrests, including a group of Colombian mercenaries, Haiti's investigation remains stalled. And many accuse Henry himself of being involved after he fired his justice minister and a prosecutor last year when they called for him to be investigated in connection with the murder. He denies any involvement. On Thursday, hundreds took to the streets of the capital Port-au-Prince in protest, burning tires and calling for Henry's resignation.
The Prime Minister must go to jail because he was involved in the killing of the President. This is not normal in the 21st century. It is shocking. But his legacy will not die. We will continue.
Some of the arrested Colombian mercenaries have released a video saying they had gone over 70 hours without food. They haven't been charged and haven't had access to a lawyer for 10 months. A separate investigation in the US has led to 3 arrests, including a former US government criminal informant. In a statement on Thursday, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said the U.S. remains concerned about the limited progress of Haiti's investigation. Since the killing, the already fragile economic and political situation in the country fell deeper into dysfunction as gangs took over large parts of the capital. Thousands of people have been killed, tortured, or forced to leave.
What has happened in Haiti for the past years shows that shortcuts do not work. There is a crisis, it's getting worse. So we need to tackle the issues. We need to make sure that we fight gang violence and have a political consensus and have free election.
But with none of these options on the horizon, Haitians are left in a grim spiral of violence and impunity that sees an ever-growing number of them ready to risk their life to leave the country. Rampietti, Jazeera.